Hi, good day, family. I welcome you to 2020. I put it in inverted commas. You will shortly see why. But anyway, I want to welcome you. It's a new year, as it's called. So, I decided to do this video at the beginning of the year so that we can, can set the sail as the top heading says. It's a setting of the sail, basically to outline what we can expect in year 2020 from this group and from Biomineral Remedies team. So, I mean, before we move forward, we need to first do introspection and learn some lessons from the previous year, what we did good and what we think we can improve on. So this is the purpose, and want to, as we said, want to 10x the value we provide. So from what you learned from the previous year, we see from people's questions and requests and everything, then we consolidate this, and then we try to bring a solution, because at the end of the day we are all faced with the same problems, because we are the same, we eat the same thing, so our health issues are the same. So we try to now take all your questions and your concerns and try to give solutions to those by using some lessons. And we're gonna do that by, basically, we know that you need there some products or some herbs that you would love to have access to. But because I don't believe in providing a single herb, because the power of a single plant is limited, whereas the power of combined plants, combined herbs, is, I mean, the strength is now increased because of the chemical reaction and the chemical bonding within the different plants. And then when we have all those high concentration of different plants inside your body, you are likely to get results. So, I mean, as you know, I'm not a fan of that single herb, because there's no single herb that's going to do magic in terms of addressing the disease or your mucus. So, so I will do this now by availing more products, getting more herbs and formulating into a product. Some few herbs that, where it makes sense, will avail them in like a single. One of them will be elderberry, because this elderberry is you can use it to drink. It's nice as a tea, tastes good. It's berries, so you just boil the berries, make tea. You don't even need to put the sweetener, but if you want to, you can put agave. So it's one of the new products we will avail. But most of the products gonna be maybe mostly formulated products, and mostly we aim to do them in packages. Maybe you have an arthritis package, something that is custom made for that specific ailment. Like I said, the disease is one, we're focusing on cleansing, but some specific herbs will address specific organs better, so we formulate them to address that one better. So this is what you can expect from 2020 in terms of more product. We're gonna have more choices now. At some point, people will ask for a certain herb. I said, okay, I don't have this one. Go and look in this specific place. If I don't have it, I'm not gonna say wait for me. I always refer people to look at the sources. Also, in terms of content, we'll be trying to post a lot of information. But because the information about healing, is or the reason why you are sick is so overwhelming. Because if you look at it holistically, you find that everything is contributing to our well-being, or to our lack of everything that we're exposed to is our environment. So we don't try to overwhelm you and tell you at the same time, no, this is gonna make you sick, this is gonna make you sick, this is gonna make you sick. Then you're gonna say, oh, fuck this thing, everything's gonna basically be making you sick. So try to divide it into chunks, into manageable chunks, that you can understand. Okay, improve this area of your life first, and then when you graduate from that part, then you can move on gradually. But you cannot just put you all the problems same time. So that's what we've been trying to do by the posts we're posting throughout the year. Just something in a manageable post to understand a specific element and how to address it. So what you found now is that video, like we're doing now, can be much better in understanding, because like now I'll be explaining that thing that I was writing down, and in a video like this, okay, this one is not live, but mostly I'll be doing lives. you are able to even interact with me and ask question. If I know the answer, I'll give it then. If I don't know, then I'll just ask, answer in the coming video. As you will see now, one of my commitments is to do most of these videos. This is one of the commitments of 2020. I commit to do two a week. So one is going to be during the week, one is going to be over a weekend. So it's going to be different topics as we're sharing about the health issues. And mostly I'll be doing most of the demonstrations, maybe even some products. So some people will get a product and ask, how do I use it? The instruction is there, but they always want that reassurance. So I'll be showing you now on some separate videos how you can start using these products. So basically some product demonstration, we're going to provide you that. And most importantly, we're going to also be giving out health talks. By health talks, I mean I'll be traveling. I'm even scheduled now towards the end of January this month to go to Limpopo, Lebohom. So I'll be giving this kind of talk like this. I'm giving to you guys. I'm sharing. I'm not teaching. I'm sharing. I share with the people there this precept about healing and what can they do to basically improve their health. And this is going to be actually linked to what I've announced earlier on during the year or towards the end about the distribution model, where people will be able to order products from us and then they on a reseller basis. So I mean, it kind of makes sense that if you are new to your area and you're not really aware about how to explain this, but you are interested in actually distributing the products, because some people have used them and then see the results and they want to offer them to other people as well, but they don't really know or not up to date as to how or to answer the questions from people. So this is where I'll come in. I'll come to your area, you invite me, I come, you put a group of people together, I come, we give the talk, and then this way you even get a chance now to sell all your products. The product's going to be selling at this event is going to be your product. So it's going to be my way now of supporting you as the distributors of PMR. I'll come, then you increase your clientele base, and the nice thing is people get results from these products. So you don't need a lot of convincing. You just need them to test them out. They will see results. Mostly people see results within the first month, and then it's the product is selling itself, and the concept itself, if it's common sense. We just cleans the toxins and the body comes back to nature. Don't speak big jargons that people will not even understand about physician terms. Just speak about cleansing the pipes inside the system, and then you'll be fine. So I'll be giving these talks as well. So I'll be doing a lot of traveling, giving this. So if you were initially interested in the distribution, so this is my commitment in supporting you now to grow your business. Like I said, guys, I not only want to help you with the health, this is good, but I want to help you as well in generating some money. I mean, things are better in life when they are shared. So it doesn't make sense to me that I'm making all the money. You guys you're the one buying. So you should have a chance as well to sell the products and make some commissions. But I will have a separate video in explaining all that detail shortly. So also, as I speak about the lessons learned, I want to, because I want to prepare you to understand the message, because most message now will be video based like this. But I want to I help you to understand the message, because it's, first of all, the message or this method of healing is unconventional. It's not the one taught in any medical school or anywhere else in school in our society. So obviously, when people hear this, maybe we are saying we're discouraging immunization or vaccination, and on the other hand, the mainstream is promoting this. So obviously, now this information we are sharing here is contradicting what people know. So I want to align to help you to better understand this, because there's going to be a lot of conflicts with the information that you know. And I mean, because think about it. When you come to this world, you come as babies. We have no information. We have no concept about anything. So when you start to learn from our homes, from our school, the information we hear or we learn about the specific topic becomes our base knowledge. This is what you know. In this specific instance, I will talk about healing. Or this can apply to anything about religion or your concept of God, or anything. If you didn't know anything about this, you are told a new information. Now this becomes your benchmark. This is the only thing you know. So you grow up. This is what you hold as your core belief about a specific topic. You go to, in this case, medical school. This is the what they teach you about healing or reversing a disease from a human body, and then that's it. That's what you know. You have not been presented with any information that is contradicting that. So now, whenever new information is presented to you, and that contradicts your base knowledge or your core belief, now this new information, it's naturally your body is actually will activate its defense mechanisms. You know, this new information now will cause a feeling of extreme discomfort. You know, it's like you've been living a lie. So you will fail to reason, to analyze this information. Automatically you will reject this information without any reasoning, or or analyzing the information, because it's making you feel uncomfortable. You're gonna reject it and try to deny anything that has to do with this information. This some Martinique psychiatrist, he called this cognitive dissonance. Is this conflict. So this conflicting information that we bring about healing, and this information that you have about this topic, is going to cause a clash. So my request to you is that you just have an open eye or open mind, or brain. I don't know about mind, about brain. If you can just when you hear information, you automatically think yourself, no, that is a lie, because it's contradicting what you know. You only listen just to answer. You didn't digest it. So what I'm saying to you, take time and analyze it, and go check me out, or go verify the information. Let's be adult about these things. If you can verify the information, you find that all we are sharing this thing. We don't just share stuff to bring a debate or anything. We share something that is there to help you. So this is my request for you, especially that's why I want to do it in videos. When I share something, if it's new or it's contradicting with what you know, just take some time, take a deep breath, and try to think, what if it's right, and then investigate, and then you'll benefit. Otherwise, if you just look at something, say contradict what you know, you want to push it out, I cannot help you, unfortunately. That's why I said in this video, I want to sort of outline how you can best benefit from the information you're going to be sharing. So this is one of the key factors, because these things is new to everyone. Yeah, and also what we want to touch base on is actually this one. We're not talking about anything specific on this video. We want to just touch holistically on this topic, and basically how we're gonna move forward. As we always say that why we are sick, why we are sick. The only reason that man is sick is because we've violated nature. That is the only reason. The only reason we are sick is because we as men, we're supposed to be the dominant species, the Homo sapiens sapiens. We're supposed to be the dominant species, the higher thinking species. I think we still are, but we are, when it comes in terms of violating the nature, we are always the number one. Because as you said before, in the wild, we're saying animals. I'm always referring to the animals in the wild, not the one in captivity, in the zoo. In the wild, the animals don't get sick. Don't get sick, especially in the rate that we do. And they don't even get sick at all. They just grow old, and then now, because they're old, they cannot maybe hunt effectively, and then they will, basically die of old age unless they get injured. But for us, we die more from disease and than from old age. Why is that? Because we're all animals. It's because birds, they eat what they're supposed to eat. They do what they're supposed to do according to the way nature intended. But for us, we violate all those things. We're the only species that violate this. And then this goes with for instance, for instance, this one, I wanted to make this example because today is a new year. That's why at the beginning of the video I said I put the new year in inverted commas. When we look about in seasons, we're looking at nature now. We're not looking at degrees or any of those things. We're looking at nature. We're looking at the sun, because the sun that is there today is the same sun that was there when your great grandfather was walking around the earth. So the same sun is consistent. It's gonna be there tomorrow. It's always gonna be there when your last grandchild walks this earth. So we always have to be in an alignment with this system of nature, of the cosmological arrangement. In the seasons of the year, talk about the year, because today is January 1, so it's a new year. In fact, 12 midnight we celebrated New Year. Okay, so I want us just to analyze this. In fact, this is the best example to apply your cognitive dissonance, because what we know now is what we've known from childhood. That 1st January is the new year. 12 midnight is the beginning of the actual the year. But I want to tell you convincingly, I don't care what where you learn this, but that all of that is a lie when we compare or we use nature as a reference. Today is not a new year. In fact, a day cannot start in the middle of the night at 12 midnight. Because, I mean, if you even check the Bible, Genesis 1, the very first verses in the Bible, Genesis 1 to Genesis 5, Genesis 1, verse 1 to verse 5. In summary, it says, let there be light. You know, it was in void and darkness. God said, let there be light. And then we're going to call the light the day. The light, we call it day. The darkness, we call it night. So it says, there was a light, and then there was darkness, and then that was a full day. Okay, there it is, guys. The light is the day, the darkness is the night. So if that is so, why do we have a day starting in the middle of the night? You see when we start to apply this way of thinking now, you know, this stop, don't just listen to answer. You listen, then you stop, you apply your brain into the concept. How in the hell that a day can start in the middle of the night? We even say it's 12 midnight. A day is supposed to start 6 a.m. This is when the light starts. 6 a.m. and then a cycle goes to 6 p.m. The lights now start to fade. Now this period is a day. And then the night starts 6 p.m. to again 6 a.m. This is the cycle now of a night. Now this whole in full is a day. You see? So we cannot have a day starting in the middle of the night. Even in athletics, marathon, you don't, in the middle of a lap, you stop. No, you have to run a full lap, you know, from start to beginning. Then you start there. You don't start in the middle. We decide now, no, now I'm going to start something new. It's fine according to our calendars and everything. That is so. But according to nature, this is not so. You see, understand? So these are some of the violations that we as men violate. Even now, we say it's a new year, but it's in the middle of the season. We're seasons in nature. From March, 1st March to March, April, May, to end of May, we're in the southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere is going to be different in terms of the arrangement of the season, but the concept is still the same. We're going to have, in this case, autumn. From March to end of May, we have autumn. From 1st June, end of August, we have what? We have winter. And then from 1st September to end November, we have spring. Then from 1st December to end February, we have summer. You see, 1st December, end of February, summer. Now we're in January 1, we're in the middle of summer. How can a year start in the beginning of the season? It can never be so, guys. If you apply your brain, don't take this is what I've been told from school, from whatever. You should know that you have a brain to decipher any kind of nonsense they tell you. You know, Why would a year start in the middle of the season? Why would a day start in the middle of the night? You understand? So all we are doing, or if you want to understand this better, is to be on the side of nature, align with the nature, and then you will be fine. You look at the nature, you'll be fine. You look what the lions do, what the elephants do, you'll be fine. But with men have a lot of theories, most of which is nonsense. It's got nothing to do, or it's not has nothing that much to enhance your life. Just theory, and then we are all here. All we are. They got all these theories like black people do these days. They are all clever, and they look forward to disagreeing with one another and fighting and show their superiority of knowledge and everything. But those things got nothing to do with enhancing our lives as a nation. We should always be concentrating on things that bring results, bring results, not show that no, I can be clever than you. Also, this thing of violation. Another one is with mating like partners. You watch animals, even dogs. Dogs are a hybrid species, but they still like this apply this. Animals only made to reproduce an offspring. When I say animals, I said animals in the wild, like the animals. Then there's us, Homo sapiens, humans. Humans only made for fun. We have sex just for fun. We will have sex anytime. Animals will only have sex when the female or the other partner, they don't have partners, they just do whenever they want. But they will only mate when the other one is ovulating or is hot, as we call it. Maybe with the dogs, you see dogs, they run, maybe they're even strangers. When they mate, the other one will go and smell in the bag to check if she's ready for mating. The lions are doing the same. All and wild dogs, they do this. Even chickens don't just mate at any time. There's a season for it. You see, when we're aligned with nature, everything works with the seasons. But with men, we will have sex anytime. The term hot, when you say beautiful girl, so she's hot. This term is supposed to mean maybe she's ovulating now. Because during this time, taking back to human now, when the human is ovulating, now is ready to accept a male partner or a sperm from a male partner, because even the pH in the vaginal canal has been changed now, because all the time it's been acidic, and during that time it will change and increase, so that the sperm will not die from the acidic vaginal juices. So the sperm now can come in and fertilize the egg. This is now the lady or the girl is hot during this time. Other times when it's not ovulating, she is not hot. So we should also learn this from the other animals. We violate this, other animals don't violate. So these are just some of the things that are contributing to our well-being. And when we talk about all these violations, so most violations that we specify in the group is basically violations in terms of nutrition. We violated nutrition, we violated food gene consistency, because as Dr. Sebi says, a gorilla does not eat the food of the polar bear, because the gorilla is put in the jungles of Africa, where the climate is, you can eat fruits and leaves and all the vegetation. In the Alaska or in Russia, the polar bear is staying in ice. He has to feast from the fish, from the seal, on all this stuff he finds from the ocean. So they're in different climates, in different areas. They got food in that specific area that is consistent with its gene structure. This is what is called by food gene consistency. So in the wild, animals eat in the wild. In the zoo, they eat anything. In the wild, animals eat what they are supposed to eat, and it's its own food. And some even in the wild, animals will not eat all the plants. They know, okay, eat this plant, eat this plant. Okay, and that one is is a laxative. Sorry, I will not take that one. So they know their foods. even their cubs, they will know, they will learn from the mother as they hunt, or okay, as they walk in the jungle. Okay, this is what to eat, this one you don't eat, and so forth. This is how we learn. This is how the nature intends things to happen. Um so why we are sick in terms of our nutrition or our food choice is the same like in the wild, like a gorilla in the wild, in the zoo. First of all, in the zoo, a lifespan of a gorilla is 35 to 40 years old, and then that's it, it will die. But you go in the jungles of Congo, in the wild, where the gorilla eat only what they're supposed to eat, the gorilla will even live up to 80 years old, you know. So it's the same for us, as men. We have a short lifespan, and but even by the time we die, we've been sick for 15 years, you know, we've depleted all the medical expenses. You know, it's a sad story for us as men, you know. We just survive. But other animals, they live full life. Towards the end, the organs are giving up, and then they eventually die, you know. They don't have this thing, you live up to 50, 45, and then from there you are sick, you're always in the doctor up until you die. This is no life. This is not fulfilling, you know. So this is what we try to improve, you guys. And sometimes you find that the results for this you will not realize immediately. We're happy that people are getting results, you know, within a short time. But basically, what you're doing now is an investment into your old age, for a life at a later stage, you know. Sometimes you cannot see it now, but if you respect your body, and you know, you nourish it with what is necessary, and then you can get there, you increase your chances. You can never offer any guarantees. Basically, you offer you increasing your chances. It's like they say, if you don't try, you have zero chances. You will not make it if you don't try. But if you try, you do something, and then at least you have 50-50 chances. You might make it, but not make it, but your odds are better than zero. If you eat junk food, you drink alcohol every time, you abuse it, because to look at it, we're not trying to say live a perfect life and everything, you know, but take care of yourself like you are taking care of your car. You know, you drive your car after a reasonable time, you take it for service, you check it, okay, it's fit, and then again, you know, because it's difficult at this time, especially the people living in the city and everything. It's difficult, but really, but you can, you know, that's the problem we're trying to address, guys, you know. But we realize that when you solve a problem, you actually bring in other more problems again. So that's why we're trying to now, as we commit with this video, to bring even more solutions from that. So basically, I want to check these violations, because I'm mentioning we're violating as checking from the living seasons. We have no comprehension about the seasons. We start the year whenever we want, whenever we choose to, if it sees fits. Also for mating, we have sex anytime we want, especially guys. I'm no different. We are always ready, you know, but animals are not so. This is the same again on food choices. We eat anything, we eat everyone's food, because in the wild, the animals would either eat flesh or plants, hardly both. But we, as men, we eat both. We combine it. You want one meat, okay, bring it, put vegetables together. But in the wild, if you meat eater, you are a meat eater, because also the meat eaters in the wild, like the lions, the hyenas, the length of their colon is so short, so that the meat doesn't start long there. But because our body is not designed to ingest flesh, our colon is held long. Sometimes your colon, if you straighten up, it will be as long as you are, you know, because the colon is very long. It will come as a ascending colon, the transverse colon, and the descending colon. So it's in three phases, and then it's like a concertina, you know, it expands this thing. So now the meat will stay there for a longer period than it does to the animals that are designed to eat meat. And the results now, throughout this process now, it's not going out yet. It's rotting inside. It's rotting inside. Whereas from the lion, it takes in a day or two, it's out. but for us it takes, even to digest red meat, it takes long time, and then it causes constipation, chronic constipation. And as you might know now, we always attribute a root of most diseases to the colon, or we say the colon is a cleansing the colon is a prerequisite to cleansing or to healing any other part of the body, because this is like your kitchen system. Your kitchen system, all the nutrients, the blood will extract all the nutrients from the colon. And if the colon is dead, it's like the dirty kitchen in your house. If you're cooking from the dirty kitchen, then your food will be contaminated. So the same, if your blood is extracting nutrients, and then inside the colon there's a lot of toxic waste, the blood will be extracting those waste again to distribute again into your system. You can understand this now. Your body now is being fed from the waste from your colon. It's recycling the same shit inside of you. So that's why it's very key to cleanse here first. You see? So as I was mentioning now, the colon of a meat eater is short, so that this doesn't happen, the constipation doesn't happen. Gets it out in time, no problem. But for us, it doesn't happen that much. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, this one will not be a specific topic video, but I just want to give an overview of what to expect and how we can deal with it, basically. And most important, I want to appreciate you guys, or thank you, because I don't take this lightly. In fact, this year I've committed to make this one of my priority projects. I'll give this more attention, because I mean, I don't take it lightly, the trust you have to me, because this product I'm selling is an edible product. It's not I buy some t-shirts in China and then put some branding and then give you guys, those one I wouldn't take. They could be fake. I mean, something you wear, but something you eat, I have to have the highest respect. Guys, it's something you eat. So you put your trust in me to use my product, that I don't take it lightly. So that's why I commit this time around to to do as much as I can, to do more than I was doing in the previous year, and we grow. I would outline more other things we're gonna be doing, in personally, as I mentioned before, about affiliate marketing or affiliate programs and distribution and all other things. I'll have a specific video for those. But yes, guys, I want to appreciate you, and I hope 2020 we can be reversing even more diseases. This is the key for me. The results. This is how I measure results. I don't, not about how many comments I get in the what, but the results. Okay, people who use it, are they getting results? If the answer was no, I would have stopped this long time. Otherwise, I would be in the same, like the pharmaceuticals I'm always bashing. I'm just gonna be selling you useless stuff as a subscription on a monthly basis just to make me money, and then nothing on your side. You see, so I have to be upfront for this. I continue because I see that this stuff works. It's cleansing everyone, so that's why I commit to get even more better products now that will address this issue. So yeah, I will stop now, guys. I don't want to make these videos short, but you can expect now more video engagement from me on a weekly basis. This coming Sunday, I will do another one. I will announce about the topic. Basically, what I speak about is basically what I see from your questions. Okay, most people have a challenge on a specific thing, and then we'll speak about that. So this Sunday I will have one. Most likely it's going to be about water. There's one aspect I never really shared with you about water, because like I said, I don't want to scare a lot of people into thinking everything's going to make me sick. But it's important at least that I share, because I mean, if I hide it, then I will not feel good. But at least if I share with you, and then what you do about it, it's up to you. Everyone's an adult, the requirement is to be 18 years to be part of this group, as you when you join in. So you are 18, you are more than 18, you can make your decision. But what I will be doing, I'll be a reporter, I'll be a servant, I'll be sharing information with you, and then you can make a decision. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. I'm looking forward to have a 2020 that is full of health, wealth, and peace. So thank you very much, guys. We will be engaging soon. Thank you.